just stuck a pizza in my air fryer. I've never done that before, but I'm gonna see how it goes. I would advise against that. That just sounds painful. What the heck? What is up with this? Okay, I just picked up the next part of the main quest, but I'm gonna do all the side quests on Klurikon first. Yeah, I don't know why my game always launches like that. Right.
prattling of a madman alone, could you? This is my sanctum, trespasser. You couldn't possibly understand the work I'm doing here.
Try me,
I
sister.
fear I will need to kill you now.
Whoa,
Perhaps the process will provide some insights into your unique power. Don't you see? The physiology of the mortal races is a book we've barely begun to crack. You couldn't possibly understand. I take these young men and women and I open them and I see what truly lives within. Magic is changing, and so are those who wield it. I am merely bold enough to look and learn the how and why.
No.
How unsurprising. Very well. This will be easy.
She's dead, isn't she? The moment she passed, the clouds surrounding my mind seemed to pass. What a wretched woman. Who knows how long she's been here, preying on the weak and injured. Seems I named you well, Scarecrow. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Gavroche has gone from no...
Me, I'm rarely outside. Always. Oh, you want that contract, do you? Now mind you, they're not suited for combat. They're for dead. Why, that's a shame. I'd say I'm sure he'll be missed. And that's his walking staff there. I'll take that. Oh yes, well you won't have much trouble finding. So long.
Elderbeer's sword, repaired.
He's gruffer than Master Braskin.
Hecky's the quartermaster here.
We see few enough strangers.
The army keeps Lord in the boat.
Mind your step.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
The Lapidus, you have it?
Oh, I've been having such awful dreams. Insects crawling, dark things closing in. How long has it been? Feels like it's foggy, but yes. A bottle of rather good wine was delivered. A gift, you know. I thought I'd have a sip, and then... where is it now? It seems to have rolled under the bed. No one noticed, I suppose. Forgive me. Do send for Mother if you would.
He has wakened? Thank Lyria. Here is your gold. But the poison came in a gift of wine? Show it to Apothecary Rawani, down in the Praderi. With luck, she can tell us the poison. Perhaps the poisoner.
Welcome to Rathir, man.
Rawani, apothecary, alchemist, importer, and cultivator at your service.
An alarming question. Allow me. Yes, it is surely royal winds. Few possess such a compound. I am one. Lyria! What is more, I sold a file of it recently to a servant of old Einar Abagast. This is terrible. I will send an antidote at once, but someone must do something. Go to the City Watch. Speak with Fabian Tiern. At once!
Pretty sure I already killed that guy, because he was, you know, murdering people.
Fear not. I will have the antidote sent immediately.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
This is the City Watch. Do you have a crime to report? Or any other matter? Poison? I'd heard the boy was ill, but that is a bit far-fetched. I'll send one or two of the Watch. You should meet them with these accusations at Abagast's house. Good.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels. Curios, talismans, items of power.
This way.
Ah, here they come. He was a good servant. I knew him all his life, and now I have brought that life to a sweet and dutiful end.
Dang, alright. Thought I was gonna have to pull it out of him, but he just admits it.
It was as he wished, though I know you will disbelieve me. I tell you no lies. No, it was not him. He was my disciple, but it was I and I alone who began the work of death. There would have been more death, but no matter. Balin's testament burns bright this day. If Coriana had not slighted my love those years ago, if she had not drowned my green spring in barren snow, her house not flourished while my soul withered, I would never have known the beauty of death, the words of Balin. I resolved my gift would start with her, but now I see my time has come. I welcome Balin's embrace.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
It is done? Was he... Here, take this and I must make a confession. I nearly married Einar Abagast many years ago. My parents forbade it. I knew it was wrong, that he didn't deserve to be treated so. The follies of youth. I never dreamed he would grow so bitter and turn to that. Excellent. You found my pack, and the key to Bonlock. It's still here. Good. Now, a shame. I'll meet you inside, and we'll begin our... Keep moving. The artifact will be in the library, near the back. You lead, I'll... That's it? Not, it doesn't look like... Here is your rib.
Another?
What's needed?
Well, I've waited so long for these. Very well.
Greetings, traveler. The Mergen Num. Take this.
What do you wish for?
There is no time to speak. Farewell. There is no time to speak. We are trapped in a flow from which we cannot escape. Prepare yourself. Farewell.
It is a pity, but...
I am so weary. But it is done, and the cradle is safe once more. You have done what is right, and I am pleased to give you this talisman as a symbol of my thanks. Perhaps the first one spoke the truth. That the fonts are running dry. That things are finite after all. For that is how I feel at this moment. Drained of an odd sensation, this dying. Maybe there is something to mortality after all.
Impressive, is it not? This is where the greater Niskaru, Baelor, was summoned. Thank you for placing the ring, mortal. Alea will know that I remain true to her, and that I wait for her still. Goodbye, mortal.
this guy.
I have waited for you, mortal. It is not the nature of my kind to anticipate. And yet here I am, with these emotions thrust upon me. I have only just awoken in this plane, and yet I find change, chaos running rampant. Who are these Tuatha? What has happened to our midden? The Winter Realm is racked by war, my people's magic in decline, and mortals scurry over my homeland. A travesty that I must right, one mortal at a time. There is an order to all things. Summer to winter, growth to rot. So it was when I last walked these lands. What has happened while I slept is an affront to nature. The Fae declining while you mortals wage open war with them. Impossible.
I mean...
Winter Court is sundered.
Happening.
If these Tuatha care not for the natural order, then I shall restore... And so you arrive. That you made it all the way to this chamber unscathed is just another reason why you must be killed. Or perhaps I won't kill you outright. The strongest I keep on the edge of life, to use their energies to sustain this place, to rebalance the scale. It will.
Eat him in 3 hits. No scrub.
It is over then. I hate this place. That it might drive a soul to think butchering us was some kind of justice, and what he did to those prisoners. But it's over now. We don't have much to offer, or rather, much to spend. Goodbye.
You have returned. Have you had any luck recovering earrings from the bodies of our... Very well. If you find you have time to look for more, go with the gods.
It's good to see you.
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bizarrain, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium. What I have
Mortal, the beast will kill me if you do not help.
What beast?
I do not know. The midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is farewell.
So you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why? It would be at great fault if I did not know something of you, the mysterious mortal without a fate to call his own. Your lack of fate is intriguing, I will admit. And although it is why I summoned you, it does not represent the whole of your nature. Hence, the need for evaluation. Ahead, you will find a Fae of Sorrows succumbing to poison.
Please, are you the mortal? Thank mercy, I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, I do not know. Everything is blurred. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was busy. He was meant to save us from the Tuatha. You will just let me.
I was gonna answer
So, you spared the sword. I wonder, was it some sense of honor that stayed your blade? Or some... I lead a court of Winter Fae who wish to free these lands from the Tuatha, and we have gone too long without new blood. You have demonstrated substantial worth. One trial remains. You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more... The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Klurikon. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice. The House of Sorrows has always existed to preserve and maintain the oldest traditions of winter. We are the essence of these Fae lands. The House holds an authority among the Fae that the Tuatha have always coveted. Now, they finally seek to claim that power for their own. We must conclude your trial. Ready your weapon. You are to strike me down.
What? Why? What's the point of that?
What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not nor could you have fought me if you had chosen to do so. What you see before you is but an apparition. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me.
What?
The house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us. Then welcome to our... Come, join me at the... Speak. I have a task for you. As such, there is need of someone unbiased by our house's history and the traditions therein. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. I have it as we must move quick. For all our years of struggle, we know we cannot right now. He hides himself and covers his tracks well. But I have a lead which you will investigate with one of our delvers, Tybri. A tender, Katarak, has fled the house and killed a fellow member in doing so. I suspect Saturnin's influence, or perhaps that Katarak might be Saturnin himself. Bring Tybri to the body of Katarak's victim. Though dead, the sorrows will remain on the corpse.
Who calls?
Mortal, there is something. You have been to the Midden, yes? The sacred ground being desecrated by the corpses of your kind? The nature of my request is not something the Midden needs, but something the Midden should do without. The corpses of your brethren have been thrown into the Midden as a declaration of hostility by the Tuatha. Their corruption and rot have drawn an ancient Lianshi Mithgra from slumber. She gluts herself on the... You cannot hope. Find fresh corpses. The ones Mithgra... Make haste.
Mithgra.
So, you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarine had welcomed one of you amongst us. But to pick the siege breaker, I am awed. I forget myself. Bizarine has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin? The Midden was once a sacred place for the House of Sorrows, for all Winterfell, where the bodies of the dead were left to decompose. Our bodies do not rot as mortal corpses do. So when Saturnin placed the bodies of mortals here, they putrefied, corrupting the Midden. Scavengers and beasts now roam the Midden, and the body we seek is deep within. I must have someone to watch my back. Farewell. body is here. I must begin my work. Hold them back what farewell. Sorrow's left a strong impression on the corpse. He is hiding in the Siren Crypt in the Drowned Forest. You should go there, but be wary. The impression Kadarok left on the body was... I will return to the house. Greetings, Siegebreaker. Farewell.
Greetings, traveler. I wish I was back in Mel Saint-Cher. I'd catch a disease, would you?
You are Bizerane's cat's paw, then? I knew he had let a mortal into the house's ranks. But this is who he sends to do his dirty work. Fie on him! You may return me to the cycle, but if you ever see your master, tell him this. He will never get his hands on the sorrows. I...
You have finally returned. Much has happened since you were... The house has been sundered. Not by Tuatha, but by ourselves. The house has rebelled. The other members of the house have marched against the Tuatha. I'm afraid they may have attacked Bizarane. I do not think he is dead, but we must see to him. Saturnin is watching us. I can sense it. If Bizarane is left undefended... It will be difficult for you to understand, but many did not consider Bizarane the true king of our house. While many wanted to war with the Tuatha, Bizarane stayed our hands. And while our house collapsed around us, Bizarane did nothing. I will not lie. Though I see the value of your presence, many felt that bringing a mortal into our ranks crossed the line. With you, Bizarane made... Yes, and go farewell.
You have arrived as Tybri said you would. It is good that you were able to get through the proving halls unscathed. But there are greater events at work here. The house may have breathed its last. The rebels have begun a march of folly to make war on the Tuatha. As they said, they are rallying at a fortress called the Fallen Hall. I sought to stay them. They ignored me. I sought to warn them. They paid no heed. For them, the war started when I became the King of Sorrows. And now, my reign ends. Saturnin wants this, mortal. Without leadership, the rebels will be easily picked off. And so it falls to you and Tybri to save them. Years ago, and so I was named. I became the face of our submission. Saturnin has made a miscalculation in moving to kill these rebels. Namely, he did not foresee you. Saturnin will have to reveal himself in some form. Go south and learn all you can from him. I have instructed Tybri to assist...
It is a dark place we have come to. I can hear the sorrows of our brothers and sisters. They are certain. Farewell. Look, that must be the leader. That must be where the rest of the House of... There should be...
Yeah.
cleared.
Oh, this is splendid. I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches. You are mistaken, little one. I am not Saturnin. Though I can see where you might have made such a mistake. Even I have not seen his face. But I have heard his voice, and the... You are more amusing than I originally believed, but my master has given me instructions to Saturn.
I can scarce... The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrows is ruin. We must return to Bizring with this news. He will want to know what farewell. I can scarcely weep farewell. Yes? Yes?
You, please, please, retrieve it. Thank you. Please hurry. Until the next time. That barrel of Cruddock slime. I have a... Meet me inside. Good luck.
I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin. Back again. I've got plenty of supplies. Eyes if you've got plenty of... Come back again.
Saturnin, this latest wound he has dealt may be fatal. He need only for us to succumb, and then he can find these sorrows. So that is what we will deny him. Let our losses harden our resolve. Where once we sought victor, they are the embodiment of magic. When a delver takes the burden of winter from a fae, those burdens are in the form of magic. Over centuries, these magics have been collected, contained in a secret location. The sorrows that Saturnin seeks. That will not stop the Tuatha. The wait, you must kill beasts. They know where to reach them.
Yes.
That does not seem so strange. I'm sure there are many people who in their youth had a similar experience, but of course I am leaving something out. I mentioned the unrest in my soul. I know it intimately. When I was young, I was visited by something unlike anything else of this world. It was an ephemeral, ghostly. I called it a divine spirit, for I had no better word to describe it. This thing was not fey, but possessed a timelessness like one. It glowed with an aura of magic about it, but I was not afraid, for a serene peace was born on the countenance of this divine spirit.
It has been centuries since my reverie was last disturbed. For what cause are you here? Bizarrain, I have been sealed in here for some time, mortal. But even I know this one. His is the hand that leads the House of Sorrows, no? I know something of the war this land cries of. I will serve. But before I go to his side, you must find Alarain. She and I are as one. As you found very well. If I am to be of use to you, then you must reach Al. She tends to this very well.
I really can't open this door for me. That's so fucking dumb.
More curious still is your presence here. I have felt the shifting, but I know of goodbye.
We cannot move forward with very well. We cannot move forward very well. We cannot move forward very well.
I am gladdened. There is a goodbye. You focus your attention. Yes, one of us will accompany you to Sincere, and the other will very well. Goodbye. At last, you come, and we can recover the key. I knew the Tuatha had taken hold of Klurikon, but I never thought it would be like this. When I last walked here, it was a solemn place, but beautiful. Kind fae tended to the corners and halls. Now it lies silent, corrupted, and sullied. But we cannot dwell on what has transpired. To reach the key to the sorrows, we must first seek 3 votives in addition to this one. They will grant us passage. Goodbye. Time is fleeting, Mort. Goodbye. So you have gathered all the votives. Then we may continue onward. When we reach them, then I will tell you goodbye. The way is clear. Come, let us press onward. There is still another challenge to overcome. Before we can reach the key, we must bypass the Crying Eyes. Then the key to the sorrows will be ours again. They are deeper in the goodbye. Here, we have reached the Crying Eyes. When this hollow was first shaped, those statues did not weep. But now they weep for all eternity. They alone guard the way to the key. You must approach them, mortal. They will show you the way forward, if only you answer them. Goodbye. Time is fleeting more. Goodbye. Time is fleeting, mortal. Goodbye.
NPCs are always just right?
Time is fleeting. Goodbye. You have come.
Literally, I have no clue what to do.
You have come. Time is fleeting, mortal. We must approach the crying eyes and observe. They show you the knowledge you need to advance. Answer what they ask, and we shall be free to goodbye.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Time is fleeting. Goodbye.
All I can do is stand on this button
That is the key to the sorrows, mortal. It is perhaps not the sort you are used to, but that is certainly it. It is a branch of the ancient and wizened tree whose roots touch this world and Ashara. The sorrows take the form of the gallows tree in both realms, and this branch creates the bridge between them. Come, let us ferry it to Bizarane. Goodbye.
You have the key to the sorrows. That was well done. Indeed, everything you have done is more than I could have possibly hoped for. My reliance on you to this point was never my initial plan. I only needed Kadarok dead at the hands of someone else. But when I learned how willing you were to hound the Tuatha, I saw you would rise to every occasion. You became my faithful instrument. And you continually demonstrate your most valuable quality. Your inability to understand the Fae. Do you think that I was without potential servants within this house? That I was forced to wait until you came? No. I had many options at my disposal. But a mortal would know nothing of a Fae's behavior, his values, his reasoning. A mortal might never learn that Saturnin and I are one and the same. You mean, why not announce my intent in a more obvious and to reach the eldest? I needed this house. You threat I would
No, they're gonna kill the eldest. Survived. For better or worse, I know not. The house is in ruins, the eldest lie butchered, and Bizerain has betrayed us to the Tuatha. He must be denied. For our honored sorrow, our broken pride, our due vengeance. He cannot be allowed to use the house for war. I fear you may have had enough of secrets, but here is mine. I am the Weeping King reborn. Bizerain needed a key to reach the Sorrows. I do not. I did not always know. When you went to Amalur, I meditated beneath the be it fate or chance. We must learn.
Bizerain's about to get clapped.
You have a strong force of will, stronger than I felt possible. I have never heard tell of a mortal that could stand in a Shara. But we are here. I can recall now. Bizerain will be there, but he has prepared himself. This barrier keeps us from him. Yes, we can, but Bizerain is the barrier is we must hurry.
But...
dare I have been because
Finally, you have come. And so you have finally reached.
You have slain what vestiges of your past I could conjure, and the barrier has fallen. You think your presence here can stay my spells? The last words have been uttered. You are too late to stop me. Save your plea.
May be dead, but the death blow is still his. The sorrows have already begun escaping their seal. We need to act quickly, or this will all be for nothing. I must seal the sorrows within myself. Agreed. We must hurry.
That's the end of the South of Sorrows questline.
What's this? The siege breaker come wandering down the coast? Are you lost, hero? You'd better get word to Mad Hast in the customs house. Him and his will want to know.
Move along!
Customs house.
Tell me, what cost the lot by sea? I thought the meddler was taken care of along with the gnome. Go on.
Very heroic, my fine little war swan. You have tracked and fought your way to my very door, but the vault has been emptied and Lord Beeson has flown to Eamon's Isle. Under Lord Beeson, the Farlangi shall bring a beauty, terrible and sublime, into the world. Now!
Trading's done in the today.
No, I not believe it.
Beeson. The Beeson. If it's true he's gone to Eamon's Isle, we must follow immediately. I know a ship's captain here in the city. Hopefully Captain Gonthorm isn't already... Take this. A token. You. Bring word to ancient Delphric. Now.
The City Watch. The city.
Don't miss the seafoam.
My ship is free, and its course is yours to plot, my friends. Were it not Warsworn asking, I wouldn't sail such treacherous northern waters or set foot on an island so long forsaken. But for you, I'll go. I'll go. As I said, whenever you give, then climb up.
Look, that's the fortress over there, and what Beeson has... So this is it. Eamon's Isle. imagine. Karen, fair and mighty, stood there and gazed out on the ocean. More Forlongi. I think they've seen us. Why did Beeson come here, I wonder? What was he after? My mother was here, long ago. She saw many ancient places in her time. What did my mother find? First the ancient vault, and now here. But what do they hope to find? There are no relics here, only lost knowledge. Maybe knowledge more powerful than any relic. We should be close to the chapel now. Look, the chapel of the... Look out! That mural. I need a closer look. If I'm not mistaken... This is it. All Beeson's plans, written here in our own recorded history. The mural tells of the mage Farlong, who sought to make himself a king of Niskaru, and how Aegon thwarted him. Beeson thinks he will succeed where Farlong failed. And he just might. I think with such power behind him, he would have been unstoppable. Yes, he did. The Mystic Hammer, forged by Eamon for the hands of his son Aegon. It alone could halt Farlong's spell and restore the Niskaru Lord to... I know of it, but not its location. But Delphric may be able to help with that. I will travel to
There you are. Is it? And that's a certain thing then. Off.
As soon as I received news of your discoveries, I learned whatever I could of the Alfar Lord, Amalur Beeson. Do not be so hasty. The soldier who pauses to survey the field wins. The Beeson has not been seen since he left the Orbicont. He plans to use the Niskaru to end the war, and he has the means to do it. Yes, I see. It should be in Agot, but now the tomb lies just south of... And by the first sworn may you know...
We're fighters here.
Dust, dents, and scars.
You have the remains of the hammer. It is... I should have expected this. It was forged in the Hall of the First Sworn. The hall is not far, only... I don't know... Yes, meet me there. I'll be at the ruin. Meet me there.
Can I help you?
Dust, dents, and scars.
I'm sorry for the way I left Ironfast. The last time I saw my mother was the day she set off for these ruins. She came here and never returned. I thought maybe... But we must be going. Records speak of a sacred passage that leads to the forge. Yes, to lead on, Oathblade. Mother. Oh, there. All right, let's do this. There's no hope. We've come. You and I are not Eamon. How can we ever hope to pass through that? Yes, but it can't be done. Try for yourself. Ain't.
Only those foreseen may enter here. Fate bars this path, and none may alter fate. Approach, mortal. The hammer must be remade. The hammer. To the forge. You will know the way. The wisdom is within you.
So this is it. The forge room of the First Sworn. Mitharu. Look at it, how it shines. This is a weapon of legend. But now we have our own legends to make. The Niskaru... As Beeson weaves his spell, something called the Niskaru Lord's Crown will emerge. Are you listening? It is not truly a crown, but emanations of the Niskaru Lord itself. It cannot escape all at once, so if we can injure these first projections with the Mystic Hammer... Cloudcrest Mountain looks over the southern Hollowlands, west of here. I will go to Ironfast Keep for reinforcements, and to the mountain then, and our final task. We will meet at Cloud.
Now this is what I like, for now.
Look, Beeson has carved his own way into the mountain, and that will be our route as well. Let's go.
Forsworn. Let's show them what war... Forsworn.
We'll hold them back. You go on. Do what you came to do.
What have you done, you fool? You thought this war was over because you won a battle? Mortals cannot triumph against such malice. We've fought this war for more than 10 years. We could fight 100 more, and for nothing. I could have ended it. I could have promised 1,000 years of peace and protection under my rule. With Kamazandu at my side, and an Iskaru host at my command, who could threaten us? No one. You cannot cast doubt in my mind. I will deliver us from this eternal war. You understand nothing. We must now die.
It seems I won't be stretching my limbs so soon. It is a shame that the mage proved so feeble an instrument of my will. Would that I had a better, stronger one. That is true. What a shame. I wasn't imagine what I could do if I had an instrument through which to act as well. Your glory is bright, little one. But in less than a blink of my eye, your But I will be here still. I will chuckle when you die. And when I am freed, I will laugh until the... I will wait, but not for long. Begone! You have made your...
Are you talking to someone? Never mind. I saw it all from over there. You were like one of the first sworn in living flesh. When you're ready, head back to the Hall of the First Sworn. Hall of the First Sworn. Don't delay.
Enter. Stand before the swarm. You have done great deeds. You have shined brightly as Caerwyn's blade and cleared the dust from our most glorious past. You have felled foes beyond imagining, and stayed true and sworn to war. Therefore, I proudly bestow... With one hand, we remain sworn to war and the noble mercenary's creed. With the other, we shall keep watch and strike at every Niskaru threat.
I don't get a twist of fate for that? Okay, there we go. +1 to all might abilities. Damn. Nice. Stun and damage versus Niskaru. Again next time.
Hey, but there is still adventure. So please, let me regale you with tales of... Alas, there is... We must clear the spot ahead of... Goodbye.